Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and this is our daily show. We are going to be talking about Taco Tuesday on January 2nd. Happy birthday, Justin. We are going to be covering 6 games. Going to be a fun slate. Yeah, we got our first taco on the board already. I threw that into a couple lineups, but looking forward to seeing what else we have in store for the rest of the day. Before we get into our plays, if you've never tried Prize Picks, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen and they will double your first deposit up to $100. They'll match whatever you put on. So if you do deposit the whole 100, you get 200 to play with. It's a really great deal. Yeah, just use our code there and they will hook you up. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. This is our daily show. We run a late night show as well, where we try to catch value before some of these lines move. And if you have your notifications on, you should be notified as soon as we put the videos out, because a lot of these plays do move pretty quickly. Last, if you appreciate what we're doing here, if you don't mind liking the video, it's been awesome. You guys are helping us grow the channel. It's been, I mean, we can't thank you guys enough. It's been amazing. So if you don't mind helping us out by liking the video, that would be awesome. And yeah, let's get into it. To get us started, I have a rebounds prop that I'm very excited just hit the board, and that's going to be Andre Drummond. I was looking forward to this all night. He wasn't on the board last night, but we're going to be taking him for over 13.5. This is set really low, and believe it or not, this is actually favored to go under by most odds makers, but I don't care at all. Embiid is back. He wasn't in the last game, but the last time they played Philly, which was their last game, Drummond went for 23 rebounds. So I don't think Embiid is going to steal 10 of his rebounds tonight. So I'm going to be taking this for more. We do have a potential blowout. We got a 224 over under with the 76ers favored by 11. But I don't really see this turning into the type of blowout where like all, the starters are benched in the second half or anything like that. I think it'll be pretty close. I do think the 76ers will win this game. I think Embiid has a big game. But I do think that the Bulls have been playing really good lately, and I think that they'll keep it pretty close. So yeah, we're going to be taking this for more. If we hop over here to Outlier and take a look at what Drummond's been doing in his last 5 games, he's been going nuts, especially in his last 3. Ever since Vooch has been out, he's been killing it for the most part. And yeah, this matchup on paper is a little bit difficult. The 76ers are 6th in rebounds allowed. But, honestly, I don't even really see a point in going over all this. He's averaging 24 minutes a game, but that's been kind of getting bumped here and there. But if you've been watching Drummond without Vucevic, you know that Drummond should be a starter somewhere, because he's playing top 10 at the position. Defensively, rebounding, like maybe even top 5, but definitely top 10. He should be a starter somewhere. So 13.5 is very low. The last few times this has been on the board, it's been 15.5, 16, and we've been taking it and it's been cashing. So I love 13.5. This will get bumped pretty quick. So jump on this if you want to be a part of it. But yeah, like we were saying, I'll go ahead and show you this either way. DG actually has this favored to go under, 48% odds to hit the over. I'm just showing you guys that for transparency. If you're uncomfortable with this play, just fade it. You don't have to take all the plays that we're taking, but I'm going to be all over this play in multiple slips. So that's enough about that. If you watch the show, you're excited Drummond's on the board. So that's going to be the first play. And then my next play is going to be a fantasy score prop. And I'm going to be going with CJ McCollum here for over 33.5. I love this matchup. CJ's been getting it done. He's a great defensive player. He's awesome offensive player, but he's really good on defense too. Yeah, so I'm going to be taking CJ here for more. If we hop over and take a look at this over under, we have a 230 over under with the Pelicans favored by 6.5 points. Should be a fun game, and We hop over to Outlier and take a look at CJ. They don't have fantasy score, so I'm going to break this down for you with PRA and blocks and steals. So he's hit this 7 out of his last 10 games as far as where his PRA is set at 27.5. Getting 33 minutes a game, and only averaging like 2.3 fouls a game, so don't really have to worry about him getting into foul trouble. Fingers crossed. But as far as PRA goes, the Nets are 20th in points allowed, 21st in rebounds allowed, and 16th in assists allowed. So great matchup across the board there. But if we hop over to his blocks and steals, he's very active in this category. He's gone over 1.5 blocks and steals in 8 out of his last 10 games, with this spike game against Cleveland where he went for 4 steals and a block. So with fantasy score on Prize Picks, every time they get a block or a steal, that's 3 points. So we love taking fantasy score with defensive players. And rebounds are 1.2 points and assists are 1.5. So yeah, I feel really good about him going over this. He's getting a lot of all of this. It's just a great matchup for him. And if we hop over to Daily Grind, they've got this juice to go over. We have 52.3% odds to hit. And the reason that some of the odds makers look a little bit different is because a lot of the odds makers have this set well over 34, and Prize Picks has it at 33.5. So this is going to move pretty quick. So if you like this play as well, you'll want to jump on that. And yeah, these are going to be the 2 I'm rolling with: Andre Drummond over 13.5 rebounds and CJ McCollum over 33.5 fantasy score. What do you got for us, Jordy?
Yeah, man. So to get into mine here, I'm going to be going with, let's see. So to get started, I'm going to be going with a assist prop. And I'm going to take Joel Embiid here for 5.5 assists. I think he's going to have a harder time than people are thinking with Drummond. Drummond's looked pretty intense lately on defense, and I think that Embiid's going to have to kind of kick the ball out more than he expects. He's going to have some good shooters around him tonight too. I think Tobias Harris is going to get some extended minutes with Melton being out, so I like him to go over this assist line. He's gone over this 5 out of 10 as it is, and there was a stretch here where he was really killing this. You could see here over his last 20 games, there was a stretch where he was almost flirting with a triple-double every single night. So I think since he's had some time off, I think he's going to try to get back into that rhythm of like just dominating. So I think 5.5 is pretty low. They were setting this at like 6.5, 7 for a long time there. So I think he can get 6 for us tonight in this matchup. If you look here too, Chicago is ranked 22 in assists allowed to centers, giving up 3.7. Obviously, that's to any given center, not Embiid here. So I think Embiid can get this done for us. This is not juiced to go over. I don't know why. It's juiced as the -112 to go under and a 108 to go over 5.5. But I like it. Over here on DG, you can see some people have it as a -120 to go under. I just don't see it. So I'm going to be taking the over. If you guys don't like it, you don't have to play it. But I really like this play. I think it's pretty silly. And I think he can definitely get it done for us. So I'm taking that for the over. And then I'm going to be going with a fantasy score prop here. And this one is like not juiced to go over either. It's kind of like a -115 just from what I've seen. It's not on DG, so I'm not going to bother pulling it up over there. But I like Jeremy Sochan to go over 26.5 fantasy score. He's done this quite a lot this year. He's done it in 6 out of his last 10 games. And, as long as he doesn't have, I'll show you guys here on StatMuse, as long as he doesn't have one of these shooting nights here, like he did against Portland, where he only shoots 4 field goals, I think we'll be okay. He's been shooting a lot more threes lately too, and he's been sinking them. He's shooting 37% from 3, nothing crazy, but it is something. So he's getting a little bit more comfortable shooting the ball, and he's a heck of a defensive player. He's their starting point guard right now, and he's a pretty big dude for a point guard, and he's really physical. Like if you guys watch the Spurs at all, as long as Pop doesn't hack his minutes like he did against Boston, I mean, that game was just completely out of reach, so I think that's why he didn't get as many. But that's one thing I want to bring up too. This game has some blowout potential. There's an 11-point favorite and a 236 over under, and the 11-point favorite is obviously to Memphis here. I think they can keep it close as long as they don't just let it get totally out of control in the second half. Memphis is a great second half team, so that's where we're gonna have to watch out for this. But like I said, if you guys don't like this, you don't have to take it either. But I feel really good about Jeremy in this matchup. I think he's gonna have to play some hard defense on Jaw, and I think it's gonna be a really fun matchup between the two. So I'm really excited to roll this one out and see what's going on with it. So that's the two I've got, bro.
All right, guys. So yeah, that's going to do it. Shout out to our boy Justin. Happy birthday, bro. And if you guys are interested in checking out any of the tools from Daily Grind that we use, like the DFS optimizer we use to find plays, we use it to confirm plays. A really awesome tool. We also love their correlation tool for NFL, NHL, CS2. It's been awesome, and we've partnered up with them, so they're actually hooking up all of our viewers with 25% off. If you use code BACKDOOR, they will give you 25% off of any of their tools if you're a first-time user. So definitely check that out. There's a link in the description of the video, and hook us up with, don't hook us up, come check out our Discord, and hopefully you can get hooked up with some good value over there. We've got 2 other analysts in there. Moose has still just been killing it with his 2-man slips every day. We have just 4 of us over there that are constantly looking for value and posting it into Discord all the time. So if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description for that as well. And last thing, if you want to check out some more plays, there's still some plays from last night's video that are on the board and haven't been bumped yet that I feel really good about. So we're going to attach that video at the end here if you want to check out last night's video with some relevant plays still. So that's going to do it for us, guys. Have a great Taco Tuesday. Enjoy the games, and we will catch you in tonight's video.
Good luck, guys.